Okay, start. Indoor walk. Get the Apple Watch going. All right, we'll give it a few minutes. All right, guys. Good morning, good morning. Let's do a 5% grade. So, I think this is my third or fourth day waking up at 4:30 a.m., going to the gym at 5. I've always been an early bird though, ever since having kids. So waking up at 4 a.m. is not really a big deal for me. I've been like that my entire life, but especially when I had kids, I got even up earlier. Once you have two little fucking rugrats running around. So I don't know, I've just always been a morning person. So anybody who's new here, the whole idea of this is to kind of just talk junk removal, me rant about junk removal while working out, talk about my software. And yeah, so give it a couple minutes, see if there's any more people who come in, and we'll talk junk. What's on my mind? Even though I sold my junk removal company, I'm building junk removal software. Really excited for you guys to see this. If you're using Housecall Pro, just kidding, no, Housecall Pro, it's good software, but Autopilot's better. So it's gonna be pretty cool. If you guys have questions, as always, just ask. Just ask if you have any questions. What's up, Eddie? Andrew getting up, about to put yard signs out. Right on, Eddie, where you at? Where are you located? Yard signs are one of the most effective, quick ways to get business. I mean, I can't think of a more effective, quick way to get business. You have short-term marketing and long-term marketing. You got like YouTube SEO, content marketing, Facebook, social media, like adding friends and boosting posts and nurturing through Facebook, SEO. And then you have your short-term stuff when you need to survive. It's putting out yard signs, in-person sales, networking. And Facebook could technically kind of be short-term as well. Dante, I'd like to know, do I need to price everything? Can I simply put loads? Dante, can you clarify? Nice, Eddie. 8 a.m. for you, huh? What time did you wake up, Eddie? Dante, so when you say price everything, can I simply put loads? Can you just clarify a little more what you mean? So, this is nice, man. It makes these walks go by quick. I'm at 5% degree incline. In a week or two, I'll put that up to like 7.5, and then in a month I'll try 10, and then progressively until I can go up to 15 degree. That's like the max incline on these treadmills. But luckily there's nobody in this gym. I fucking beat up. So, do I need to put everything in the business plan? Mattresses. Dante, you don't really need a business plan to start a business. But if you're talking about like a pricing sheet, take a look at my pricing sheet. It has the list of all the amount of space you take up in the truck, an eighth, a quarter, so on and so on. And you break it down by price. But then I also have the overage fees, which you can call extra fees. Oh, so you are talking about a business plan. a business plan because you have potential investors. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you probably want to show the basics of how you charge. Keep it simple for investors though. Whenever you're pitching to investors, you don't want to overly complicate it. You can just say, okay, we charge by volume. Here's what a full load costs. Here's what our minimum is. We expect our average job size to be 500 bucks. We expect to do 250 jobs a month. We're gonna do so-and-so marketing. Kind of like a pitch deck. Business plans are kind of overkill, especially projections and forecasts. In the tech world, I'll just tell you how it is in the tech world. Even venture capital firms will give you millions of dollars. They'll look at your pitch deck, they'll look at your product, they'll look at you, but they don't look at projections because they know the market can change and they know projections are crap. You cannot forecast the future. They just want to know, is the market big and what are you going to do? What's your GTM? What's your go-to-market strategy? Now that's for tech. Now, when they do care about projections is when you've already launched your company, when you exist and you have people paying for your services and you actually have customers coming in from ads and traffic sources and you have data that's measurable where you can project. You're like, okay, we're gonna pump in more money. We can project, but projections based on something so that I'm kind of riffing. Sorry, my man. Kind of just going on a tangent. But yeah, man, keep it simple. You don't really need to worry. Oh, and as far as labor, so you're probably talking about COGS, your cost of goods. So yeah, just break it down. How much you make from a full load, and then what your COGS are. And I'll just tell you, your general COGS, you should be spending no more than 30% on COGS, cost of goods. That's labor, dump fees, and gas. Those are your cost of goods and junk removal. Just waking up now, I have an appointment at 1 p.m. And before then, yard signs, I'm working on SEO. My man, Eddie, go get it. So yeah, Dante, if you ever have more questions, you can always book a call with me too, for free. I do 10-minute calls for free, so only 10 minutes, but get all your thoughts together and you can just book a call with me. So, how's everybody doing this wonderful morning? I got a lot of work to do. I got to lose my food belly. I got to get autopilot ready for launch. Jeffrey, that's because you're lazy and you don't work hard. I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you, Jeffrey. I know you're a hard worker. So, autopilot launches in 76 days. I'm stressed. We're gonna make it, don't worry, we're launching. Jeffrey, real entrepreneurs and real business owners sacrifice hanging out with their family for 10 years. They don't do anything except work, and that's the only way to truly succeed. That was sarcasm, I'm joking. So, Autopilot, my software, which competes with House Call Pro, Jobber, and Workies, we launched in 76 days. I'm stressed with that. I'm speaking at Matt and JoJo's event, October 25th, which is the day before my software launch. So I have to build the software, launch it before October 26th, the 25th. So I have to prepare my presentation because I'm speaking for, 45 minutes at the Junk Expo. It's in Sonoma County, California, hosted by Matt and JoJo. I haven't even started working on my speech, but I'll get that done the week before. But still, it's more stuff on my plate. I have to lose weight. And just because, it's getting to a point where, I should not be this heavy. But, I'm down 12 pounds in 10 days. 12 pounds, 10 days. 12 pounds, 10 days, guys. I'm doing 2,000 calories a day, and it's pretty easy. Although I'm eating unhealthy, but it's fine. I'm gonna only eat unhealthy for 90 days because it's a quick way to lose weight. So I'm gonna do that for 90 days, and I'm gonna switch back to healthy food. But it's the quickest way to lose weight. It's very effective. Dante, I don't want to put my number out here in the public, but you can go to any video of mine, hit the video description, any video description. I have a Calendly link, I have my Instagram. You can contact me any single way and we can schedule a call, but I don't want to put it out here, my phone number. So, yeah, I got a lot of work to do, guys. I got to build the world's best software for the junk removal industry, dumpster rental industry, and just basically home services. And yeah, so what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing your YouTube SEO? Remember, this is something I cannot stress enough. I'm gonna say it every live. You need to have a YouTube channel like Jedi Junk Removal, but and all you have on there is videos of you guys removing things or how-tos, or just general videos of you fridge removal, fence removal. By the end of this year, we've got what, 6 months left? 5 months left? What are we in? August, September, October, November, December, 5 months left? Fuck! I could have sworn just yesterday it was the 1st of January. What the fuck's going on? I could have sworn I was just like, 2024 is my year. 2024! Yeah. 2024 was, the last 3 years has been building the foundation. 2025 is my year. About ready to close on a junk removal company. Drew, does that mean you're buying one? You're buying one? Are you buying one that's kind of like, and I have a question, Drew, if you are buying one, are you buying one that's doing very well and you're paying, you know, a decent price for it? Or are you buying one that's on the decline and you're gonna get a good price for it and try to revive the company? Which one are you doing? Buying one that's killing it, or buying one that's shitting the bed? Or maybe you're just buying one that's kind of like mediocre in the middle, kind of like not shitting the bed, but not doing as good as they can do. Just kind of coasting through. Eddie's gained some weight working my full time, trying to build my junk removal business. Dante, dump fees, landfill fees, so that's one. Labor associated with removing the junk, so that doesn't mean office administration, but this is your cost of goods for junk removal. Landfill, or dump fees, gas, labor. Those are your 3 cogs. And you want to try not to exceed 30%. Some days are going to be higher than others, but over a 30-day period, when you're looking over your data, it's always about 30%. Your gas is usually around, this is LA. It could be a little bit different. It could be a little bit different in other states. My gas is a LA gas, 5% of revenue. Okay? In states with not that high, I think I've talked to some people, their gas is around 3%, 3 to 4. Mine's around 5 to 6. Your dump fees, and my dump fees out here in LA, 10 to 12% of revenue. I've seen other people 8 to 10% because their dump fees are lower. Your labor, that's where things get tricky, right? Depends on, do you pay your employees very well? Do you pay them moderately? But your labor is gonna be the rest of that 30%. So, 15, 20% is your labor cost. Try not to exceed 30, but I mean, even if you hit 35, 40% COGS, you'll be fine. As long as your advertising costs aren't eating you alive. Labor will always be free if it's just you on the truck. It's a very big misconception when entrepreneurs start a business. They try to value their time. I see this all the time in Facebook groups. I can't believe you just went out to a job for $150 and you just made, after dump fees and gas, you just made $5 after. It's like, bro, that is the name of the game. Entrepreneurs work for 50 cents an hour in the hopes that one day they reap the rewards. You don't count your fucking labor. You're an idiot if you do. Because if you expect to get paid $20, $50 an hour in the beginning of your entrepreneurial journey, you're a fucking retard. And you're an entitled, spoiled brat. To grow a business and succeed, you sacrifice the one thing that you have, and that is time. Now, there are people with higher leverage time. They have more connections, they have more resources. They can be a bit lazier because they can achieve higher leverage things, but most people, including me, is time. You sacrifice time, hard work, and you get paid 50 cents an hour, whatever the fuck it comes down to. So don't count your labor in the beginning of this journey, because that $150 customer, $100 customer, $50 customer, you can leave a yard sign in the yard. The neighbors are nosy. They might see your truck. You can give them a referral pamphlet or flyer for 10% off. You have a customer in your database. You can remarket to them. So when I see people in the Facebook groups go, I can't believe you just did that. Like, there's a time and place. When you're first starting, get every customer in your database as you can and remarket to them in the future. Take advantage. Like, as a business now, and Eddie, yes, exactly. As a business owner, you're not paying yourself. Now, of course, you need to make money. Like, I get that. But what I'm saying is you can't expect every customer to have to turn a profit from day one. Try not to lose money. Don't fucking bid a job where by the time you're done using up your gas and your dump fees, you lose money. But if you get a couple break evens in the beginning, just make sure you ask them for a review. There's so many benefits. Make sure your trucks are decaled, because all these break even jobs, neighbors are nosy. Do 5 door hangers up, 5 door hangers down, ask to leave a yard sign in the yard, give them a 10% referral coupon, and then put them in your database so you can remarket them. There's so many fucking benefits to break even jobs in the beginning. I'm not saying like when you're actually cruising along and doing good. I mean, even when you're doing good, single items were a break even for me. But yeah, I made a video on this. Jeffrey, for that price, you better really dive into, for that price. I don't know what price you're talking about, Jeffrey. Oh shit, top line is 600K. 600K revenue. Oh shit, Drew. Top line is 600K. SDE. Hey, Drew, what's SDE stand for? I'm drawing a blank on that one. As a business owner, you're not paying. Got to go. I purchased Junk Launch and I fully plan on using your SaaS. Thank you, Drew. Emmanuel watching from Germany. Thank you. Troll Hunter. What's up, Troll Hunter? Hey, buddy. What's your diet looking like? Okay, guys. Okay, it's the easiest way to lose weight that I found. It's super fucking easy. It's very unhealthy, but it works. I don't know if it's cheaper than cooking. It might be the same price. It might barely be more expensive. Do you guys actually want to hear what I'm doing? I've lost 12 pounds in 10 days, and it's very easy. So the only thing that I cook right now is 2 eggs in the morning, 3 ounces of tri-tip steak. Because at Amazon Fresh, you can get an 8 or a 10 ounce tri-tip steak for $5, $4.99. And that lasts me, because I only weigh out 3 ounces, so that lasts me 3 meals. So that tri-tip steak lasts me 3 meals, two over easy eggs, and kimchi, because I like kimchi. Kimchi is super fucking cheap, and it's like no calories in kimchi. I love kimchi, and I put soy sauce on my eggs. That's just how I've always kind of done it, a little more Asian style. So my breakfast is relatively cheap, but what I do for lunch and a lunch snack and dinner is at Amazon Fresh. You guys may remember Healthy Choices, Lean Cuisines, Hungry Man's, Banquets, all those cheap ass fucking frozen dinners are very low calorie. It makes it very easy to track your calories, because that's the hardest part about losing weight, is tracking calories. Now these meals are $2 to $4 a fucking meal, and they have anywhere from 200 calories to 500 calories. So these Lean Cuisines, they're not bad either. But here's the thing, to lose weight is very simple. Calories in, calories out. You need to know what your body burns being alive, just breathing without exercise. How much calories does your body need to maintain just to be alive? Jeffrey, I told you earlier, I know this is the unhealthy way, but it is the easy way. And then in 90 days, I'll adjust because I'll be in a routine of working out, and then I can switch to whole foods and I can just kind of start cooking and not have to really count calories. I used to run a fitness app, so I know the basics of losing weight. Once upon a time, I used to be pretty in shape. I'll post a photo. I used to work out all the time. So yeah, so it's very easy to count calories. And that's the problem that most people have, is they don't know how many calories they're eating, so they're always going over their calories. It doesn't matter if I do 2,000 calories of ice cream or 2,000 calories of spinach, long as you're under calories. Is it unhealthy? Yes, but you lose weight. So I'm surviving off cheap frozen dinners, but it makes it very easy to calorie count. And in 90 days, I'll adjust to whole foods. I just don't have time to cook. And I know my lady, she cooks my breakfast and all that stuff, and she could cook lunches too and all that stuff and weigh it out for me and measure it. I'm just like, nah, I'm just gonna make it easy. It's easy. And I'm coding every day nonstop. So enough about that. Let me go back. Dante, what's the quickest turnaround to see profit in the industry? You can see profit from day one if you do it right. Bart Jab, checking in. Brad from Toledo, let's get autopilot to the world, starting a carnivore diet next week myself. Hell yeah, Bart. I've heard a lot about the carnivore. I can't do the carnivore diet because I like vegetables too much. I like vegetables. They're in my frozen dinners. It's in my breakfast, and you know, I like veggies. Is there still shares available to purchase, Tyler Reynolds? Yes, I think there is 7 days left to invest. If you guys want to invest in autopilot, I might extend it though. But if I don't extend it, you guys got 7 days. I got to file with the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC, to do an extension to raise for a little bit longer. So if you guys, remember, if you invest, there's massive benefits. You get access to me, you can get the junk removal course, you get shares in the company, so when the company is $1 billion, you fucking 100x your money. I can't make promises because it's filed with the SEC and I have to be careful with what I say, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure you guys turn a huge profit, but nothing's a guarantee in investing. And you get access to the software for 12 months for free. And then access to the course, access to me, access to my private community. And if you invest $1,000, I think I'm gonna give everybody the templates too. If you guys invest $1,000, the templates, I'm making templates for Jedi junk removal, cloning Jedi junk removal, and a whole bunch of other ones with like 50 to 100 pages. And I'm making 4 templates. One's available now, the second one will be done in a few days. Massive benefits if you guys invest. So not only do you invest in the company, you know, so massive benefits. So you help me by investing, help me reach, I'm trying to reach 100 to 150,000. We're at 60 right now. I just need 80 more people to invest 500 or 80, and then we'll be at 100 grand. But ideally, you know, so just let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Troll Hunter, thanks, man. I'm trying to crush it. I sit in front of a computer 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, literally. Like I literally sit in front of the computer for 12 hours a day. I get up for lunch, get up to pee, maybe go say hi to my girl a couple times. But that's it. So, whew, I'm already breaking a sweat. What am I at right now? Holy shit, the time flies on the treadmill when you're fucking live. It's like a hack. This going live and working out shit is a fucking hack because like I feel like I have to be accountable. Because if you guys see me going live every morning, you're gonna be like, oh shit, Andrew's doing it. So it's kind of like YouTube is my accountability partner. And then when I'm just chit chatting, talking, reading the comments, time fucking flies. I'm not doing weights on the weekend, let my body rest from weights. I'm only doing cardio and stretching on weekends for now. Dante, so junk removal franchises, are you asking, is it more profitable to franchise, as in buy a franchise, or you start your own company and instead of like opening locations that you own, you start franchising your own company and selling franchises. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you asking you want to buy a franchise? Do not buy a junk removal franchise unless it's 800 Got Junk. So you want to take your own company and franchise it out? Yeah, it's a hard sell though. It's hard to sell a junk removal franchise. It's not enticing unless you got like brand recognition or some crazy proprietary, because it's all the same shit, man. Like all these junk removal franchises I understand why they're trying to franchise. I get it. I understand why they want to franchise. It's logistically and operationally hard to run this business, multiple locations in multiple states. Trucks, equipment, employees, it's operationally hard. You need capital, you need credit. Stand-up guys, I think they're at $7 million a year in 10, 15 locations. They're the only company that I know that has stayed corporate versus like everybody else franchises. The reason why is because it's easy to franchise. So is it more profitable? If you can successfully do both, like actual successful, let's say you can successfully do both, stay corporate, you own each location versus franchising. No, it's not more profitable. But it's logistically and operationally much harder. People franchise because it's easy. And you collect 8% for every company that buys into your franchise. And I think junk removal franchises are scams. What are they going to give you? Their operation manual on SOPs and okay, cool. You still have to pay for your own advertising. They're not going to bring you leads like a fucking Subway would. You buy a Chick-fil-A, a Subway, a McDonald's, fucking even a fitness franchise. There's all kinds of gyms out there that you can franchise that have recognition that bring you leads just by you existing. That's a franchise you want. You don't buy into a franchise that nobody would ever fucking know about. At least in junk removal. I don't know much about other franchises, but I know if I were to do a franchise, it'd be Chick-fil-A. I have a personal and a work phone. Should I get a third phone for the company? Honestly, wait, you have a personal phone and a current full-time work phone, Tyler? Just starting, you can use your personal phone, but if you actually get serious with this business, I could not stand taking calls and text messages on my personal phone because my personal phone was my personal phone. It got very messy in my text messages. I could not stand it. You might accidentally text the clients. Imagine you're trying to send something personal to your lady or something, and you accidentally fuck up and send something to a client. You never know, right? I could not stand the combination of mixing personal and business. After about a month of using my personal phone, I was like, fuck this. I went and got, and I tried by the way, I tried dual SIMs too. Every phone now pretty much has the capability of dual SIMs. eSIMs, dual SIMs, where you can run 2 phone lines on your Android or your iPhone. Don't fucking do that either. That was even fucking worse. Swapping between the numbers to text people, dual SIM shit was confusing. It was just, you could even make more mistakes with dual SIMs. It's best to just go get a cheap iPhone, the cheapest iPhone you can find, so you have iMessage, because 60% of America uses iPhones, especially with Gen Z. Gen Z is it's gonna continue to increase because Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they only want iPhones, and as they get older, as Gen Z becomes your customers in 10 years, if you're still in business in 10 years, it's just nice to have iMessage. Jeffrey, don't take this to heart. I know you're on Android. And all you Android people out there, Android's cool, but iPhone, I'm an iPhone guy, I'm an Apple guy, Mac guy. And don't tell me your Android's more customizable and has more features. It's all about user experience. Everything's about user experience. Think about it, the junk removal is a user experience. Just think about that. When I pick up an Android phone, I want to throw it. No offense to Android people. It's just like, okay, like, what do you think, you're fucking building a rocket and trying to send it to NASA? Either that or I'm stupid. Fucking, Android's confusing. So think about user experience. User experience is so important in software. It's also important in business, any business. From the minute they call you, how fast do you pick up? How friendly are you? How quickly can you get to them? What do you show up? Do you show up looking like a gangster? Or do you show up with a uniform polo and a hat and a smile on your face? Do you send them their before and after photos? Like a little cute GIF, like saying, thank you for cleaning, a Jedi junk removal, and a dancing Yoda? I did. I'm actually gonna release that tool soon so you can send them a cute GIF. And then, yeah, so the whole experience is called customer/user experience. And that's kind of one of the most important things that I'm working on with my software is I'm trying to make it dumb easy to use. Isn't a lot of software built using Windows? Besides iPhone, how much does the world use Apple over Windows? Okay, so Jeffrey, we're gonna get technical for a second since you asked. Okay, if you wanna get technical, Android has most of the population, right, of phones because of India and China, mostly India. But we're talking about US, right? But if you wanna get technical about software, yeah, a lot of software is built using Windows, which is C. But a lot of people are transitioning to Macs for more of the design and development side of things. A lot of people are switching to Macs. So a lot of software is being built on Macs now. But if you want to get technical, Linux runs the world. So Windows, I don't know, Windows definitely still has a higher user base, and especially in enterprise and businesses, because it's cheaper. It's way cheaper. So of course, but as far as customers, people like individual users, we're all switching to Macs. Macs are growing drastically, Apple OS. But if you want to get technical, Linux runs the world. Every server, there's Windows servers, there's Azure, there's fucking Mac servers, but Linux servers run the world. So every website you visit is most likely hosted on a Linux server. So it's kind of funny. All three operating systems run the world. You got Android for mobile, you got iOS and Mac. So wait, no, that's Windows, Mac, and Linux. So none of them are going anywhere. I've always wondered if a new operating system's ever gonna come out. I've always wondered that. And I don't mean like a distro of Linux, like another distribution or another version. I'm talking like a whole new company, like Banana or something, or instead of Windows, it's, what's the opposite? What's a Glassdoor or some shit, I don't know. Dante, is it better to employ or contract workers in the beginning? Contract, for sure, until you're busy enough. Salary workers, Dante, until you have enough business, you don't want to promise them employment, so you just want to hire them as gig workers, 1099. And most people are too scared to 1099 their contract workers in the beginning because it feels awkward asking for the social security number, and I get it. Until you look like a reputable business with trucks and decals and professionalism and contracts, and you look legit, it's kind of weird when you try to 1099 them, fucking ask for a social security number. I dealt with that in the beginning. I was in a beat up fucking graffiti box truck. Last thing I was gonna do is ask that dude, hey, what's your social security number? So in the beginning, most people don't 1099. They just claim them as an expense, and it's not like you're gonna get audited for the IRS. You'll still be able to claim them as a deduction with just their name. But generally speaking, you want a 1099. But, it doesn't feel as awkward 1099ing people when you're running a real business and you look legit. But as soon as you can afford, just remember, make sure they're actual 1099 employees, 1099 contractors. Because if you misclassify them, you could get in trouble. But unlikely. Let's crank up the incline. We'll go to 7 because we'll go to 7.5. I'm feeling frisky right now, guys. I'm feeling good. So, let's talk. Anybody out here using Thumbtack? Any lead generators? Thumbtack, Yelp, Angie's, Load Up, Dimension, fucking, I forget all the lead generators. Anybody using lead gens? Fucking where they bring you leads, but they sell it to like 15 other people. I used Thumbtack in the beginning, but I hustled Thumbtack, but I've heard Thumbtack is getting more expensive. They force you to use online booking and they charge you more if you get instantly booked, instant book. They didn't used to require that, but I've heard that they require it now and you kind of get robbed on an instant booking. Like I heard the cost per lead with Thumbtack now is basically the price of Google, but there's a big difference. You're competing with 3 other people that they sold the lead to. And that customer is messaging with 3 to 5 other companies on Thumbtack. Thumbtack sells that lead to 3 to 5 different people at the same time. So that customer gets to message immediately with 3 to 5 different people. So what's the customer gonna do? It's not like you're an electrician. They're not worried if their house is gonna burn down, you know? It's not like it's a skill, you know, so they're gonna go for the cheapest person. I was thinking like how cool, like, do you think it'd work if, the only ads that you can really target demographics is Facebook, right? That you can truly target like gender. I appreciate how transparent your videos are. You're definitely not a gatekeeper. I've never seen this before. Why are you so open about this industry? I'm sure so many appreciate you. Dante, you know, when I first started this YouTube journey, it's funny. If you go back to the beginning of my videos, I've got a lot now, like 150, but you'll see I was the only one who showed the pricing sheet in the beginning. Nobody else did, not another single YouTube channel. Nobody showed the pricing sheet. That was one of my first videos where it was like, I'm going to show the real shit because I was so frustrated. Nobody would show anything. Nobody would log into their Google Ads account and show their ad spend. Nobody would log into their credit card machine and show the real transactions. And I get it, you know, but they claim $1,000 a day. They claim $2,000 a day, but nobody showed it. I showed my tax returns. I showed everything because like the ultimate goal was this. There's definitely an ask at the end. I mentioned in every video. My goal is to give you guys everything that I can, every secret that I can. And I did. If you go watch my videos from the beginning, I go through it all. And I still try to give information that's valuable with me off the truck. But the reason I did that, and a lot of people followed in my footsteps and started showing their pricing sheet, and they started showing, nobody still showed their ad revenue, ad spend, or Clover machine transactions, or tax returns, or purchase agreements. Nobody's done that yet. But the reason is because I figured if I give, when the time comes for my software, you guys will trust me. And you guys have proven the trust. Like, my crowdfunding campaign is at 60 grand from you guys. So I have raised $60,000 from you guys because you trust me. So it goes without saying, my plan worked. And I'm so thankful for it. I'm so grateful that you guys would trust me with, I mean, you guys are, $500 is not chump change, especially when starting this business. There's a lot of guys who invested who are doing very well in junk removal. And you know, $500 is not a lot to them. Some people invested a little bit more, 1,000, 2,000. A couple guys invested 5,000. But that's your guys' money. So the fact that you guys trust me enough, and we all know investments are a risk. Autopilot can flop. It's not going to. I just don't see a possible way that it's gonna flop. I love the product. I think it's already better than Workies and House Call Pro. By October, it's gonna be insane. By January, it's gonna be even better. 1 year from launch, it's gonna be the world's best. Everybody's gonna be talking about it. Mark my words. So that's why. And I got a lot of videos lined up, Dante. More videos. It's funny because I was actually brainstorming video ideas last night. And I wrote a whole list of video ideas. I was like, what can I talk about now that I'm not on the truck? And I had an epiphany almost. Came up with like 20 video ideas. It's kind of like I'm gonna do an Alex Hormozi shift because I'm so sick of you see all these other YouTubers and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not trying to call out the other YouTubers, but they keep repeating the same video title over and over. Like Josh and Avery, they went viral. They're bigger than Matt and JoJo now. They're the biggest junk removal channel. Actually, Junk Teens is, but there's Josh and Avery. They had a video go viral, almost 300,000 views, and it's how to make $1,000 a day from a pickup truck. How I made $500 from a rented Home Depot truck. How to blah, blah. Morning from the East Coast. What's up? What's up, HD Green Solutions, PEI? Can I get some comments in here, guys? So I know that there's people in here. I don't know how many are in here, but if all of you can comment, let me know. That'd be cool. So, what was I talking about? All these guys, every YouTube channel, they keep reposting the same title, and I know why. I get it. There's a reason why. Because they're trying to go viral again. They're trying to get that fucking high. And I've considered it so many times, guys. So many fucking times have I considered making a video. I have a couple from a long, long time ago. How I made $5,000 a day. How I made $1,000. You know, like over a year ago. Yeah, Tyler. Every morning, 5 a.m. Even Sundays, maybe 6 a.m. But I am still gonna exercise. I'm still gonna do treadmill walk. What's up, Javier? So, what was I saying? All these guys posting these down, and there's nothing wrong because a lot of people that I follow they still do that. They're trying to hit that high, but I can't bring myself to just constantly keep reposting that title. So I started thinking like, let me see if I can pull up my notes on my Apple Watch so I don't have to turn off my live. So I'm gonna do an Alex Hormozi switch, I think, guys. I was watching some Alex Hormozi videos. Alex Hormozi made it big. How the hell are notes not on the Apple Watch? That's fucking weird. I'll have to fix that. Dante, I'm in Baltimore. I think junk removal is a huge market. Yeah, dude, everybody needs trash removal. It's just how do you separate and get leads? Separate yourself and get leads. It's competitive, but so is everything, man. It all comes down to your sales skills and your digital marketing skills and how much effort you put in. I'll tell you this, though, it's the easiest, hardest money you ever make. I say easy because unskilled. You go in, you go out, you make $1,000. Hard because you're in business. Business is hard. But I can't bring myself to do those kind of videos anymore. So I am going to start doing more long form, deeper dive topics. How to hire and retain employees. I got a cool story. An employee broke his leg and he sued me. What happened? Or let me just pull up my notes really quick. Let me see if I can do this. Social media content creation course. How to film and make content. How to retain and keep employees happy. Are you not tech savvy, but you need to be? Here's how. So all just more deep. Sorry, I don't want to keep look at my screen. So more deeper dive, in-depth topics about leads and like I'll talk lead topics, operation topics, tech stuff, and employee stuff under those 4 umbrellas. So just going deeper into or maybe how to scale your business. You're ready to launch your second truck. What do you do? So more deeper dive topics. And I'm not going to get the views though. That's the thing. I'm not going to get those high views of the how to make $1,000 a day with the pickup truck that Josh and Avery are doing. You know, like, and try to hit that fucking, go look at their channel. And by the way, Josh and Avery, if you ever see this, you guys are cool. And there's nothing wrong with the shit. There's nothing wrong with trying to hit that viral high again. But I like what Alex Hormozi did when he shifted his content. He was making more, he was always making good content, but it was more like, woo, wow, woo, flashy. And shorter, like 10-minute, 12-minute videos of like the 5 steps to running a successful business. Kind of like generic advice, but still really good because it's Alex Hormozi. But he shifted his content drastically, where each video is 30 minutes to an hour long and he deep dives into topics. So that's what I think I'm gonna do, guys. How do you feel about that content shift if I start doing deeper dives into basically everything. Don't worry. Like, I'll deeper dive into Google Ads. I'll deeper dive into all kinds of shit. But more longer form talking and education. It's kind of what I have been doing, but I'm gonna really buckle down. Whew. That was a 45-minute line, huh? Good job, Andrew. Good job, Andrew. All right, guys. I'm done. That was a good 45-minute session. 46 minutes. Let's see. 2.7 miles. How many miles there were? Oh, here. Let's see. Got that Apple Watch. Let's see. Nice. 1.5 miles. Incline though. I was going at a 5-degree incline, and then I bumped it up to 7.5 degrees. Heart rate 130. Nice. Okay. John Dunlap, I just subscribed and thanks for the content. No problem, John. Ty Schultz, got my first lead since joining the program. Ty Schultz, if I said that right. Oh, awesome, man. I hope you got value from the course. I hope you like it so far. I'm not trying to be one of those guys who's a course pusher or fucking pushing high ticket courses or selling coaching or mentoring. Not that I'm saying all coaches and mentoring is bad, but I talk about my course, of course. I'm not, who's going to deny extra money, but for what you get inside that course, Ty Schultz, I don't know if Jeffrey, I don't know if you guys can vouch for me, but there's definitely $500 worth of content in there. The resources that you get, the resources section, the private community, access to me, you can message me anytime you want. You get 15 hours of training videos. I have a lot more training videos coming too. So advanced stuff, setting up marketing. I talk about scraping in there, but I'm about to go over some crazy shit in the next 2 weeks. I'm going to show you how to set up a cold email marketing campaign from the leads you scraped. I got all the videos written down, but that's what's cool about my course is you go through all the simple stuff first, right? You get started with your business. You go through everything that I have to offer, but then you can start watching. I Eats the Butt. What's up, dude? Long time no talk. Dude, where have you been, I Eats the Butt? Oh yeah, the website template, Ty Schultz. Yeah, I'm gonna have 4 templates in total. I'm opening up, I'll put a link in the video descriptions in like a week or so with all the templates. But what was I gonna say? The course. Yeah, so I'm gonna have some advanced content soon. So maybe you bought the course a few months ago, maybe you bought it a year ago. The course will continue bringing value because there's a scraping section, but I'm about to dive deeper into the scraping and the cold email marketing sequences and do like all kinds of more advanced topics. So even if like Jeffrey, I know you were one of the first people ever to get it. So you're still going to benefit from the course when you see these advanced topics. And also I'm going to be putting a social media content creation course in there in the next month or so. I'll do a short version of it on YouTube. How to film your junk removal jobs and upload them to YouTube and upload, because it seems like that's a roadblock for a lot of people. So I'm going to work on that as well. And what equipment to use, all that stuff. So, but yeah, I'm not trying to be a course pusher like a lot of people where their whole identity is based off the course. I just have it because it's the best. It's literally the best course in the world. And I promise you it's going to be better than anybody's course out there. Because I'm not going to deny extra money, especially since I sold my junk removal company. I'm working on this software, but yeah. And basically, I have 150 YouTube videos too, so you can always just watch those. Eddie, yeah, dude. If you have any questions, just hit me up. And guys, that was a good session, huh? Did anybody else work out while I was working out? Let me try something. Hold on. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. You are the man. Oh, I see. Trying to get in the rhythm. Yeah, working out's very hard to get into because I fucking like it's just I just want to work. I just want to sit on the computer. You're just too lazy to go to the gym. You're like, I don't want to do that right now. But this accountability thing's been helping a lot. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you. If you want to invest, find the link in one of the video descriptions. There's only 7 days left. However, I'm gonna extend it for another month. We'll see to keep raising. A lot of perks if I recommend you. So if you decide to invest the 500, let me know. I'll give you access to the course. So it's a win-win for both. Like, you get stock in the company too, and you get access to the software. You get free software for a year. I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, comment. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much. Oh shit, hold on. The course is in the school app. It's a full community of us junk owners. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool in there. It's pretty freaking cool. Let's see, can I actually rotate the camera? Let's see. What's up, dude? So, this is pretty cool. I can just like go live just like this. I got that little tripod selfie stick now. Oh, hey, honey. My girl is officially awake. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. That was a good hour work. Technically, it was a 45-minute workout. If you have any questions, hit me up. Any video description of any YouTube video, you can find out how to contact me. And I think in all of the recent YouTube videos, there's a link to invest. $500 minimum investment gets you 400 shares. If we become a $5 billion company, you will make tons of money. I can't make promises though, because it is regulated by the SEC. This is a legit crowdfunding campaign where you get actual shares filed with the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission. So if you do decide to invest, hit me up. There's lots of perks. I'm going to be making an announcement video in a couple days about the perks if you invest. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for everything. I appreciate your faith and your trust in me. And if you don't invest, please try the software when it comes out. Software comes out October 26th. It's only going to be $50 a month, and it's going to give you all the features that Jobber gives you at $170 a month. Workies charges $225 a month with a 1-year contract. I'm going to give you all those features for $50 a month. And then if you want my special sauce, the marketing tools, the call tracking, ad tracking, phone system, all the other integrations, like all that stuff, it'll be like $99 a month. Or the top tier will be $150 a month. But my $150 a month package will be like Workies charges $225, and then for their extra features, you pay another $150. So you're paying $375. Like, and if you want their phone system, it's minimum another $50. So you're paying $400 a month. House Call Pro, I think, is $170, and then if you want all their extra features, it's another $40 for sales proposals, $80, like another $100 on top, so like $270. My top tier plan is going to be $150. So, and you know, most of you aren't going to need all those bells and whistles when starting. You'll just need the $49 plan, which gives you automated text messages, collect review, all that shit. So, Dante, if you want to join the school community, and buy the course, you can do that. However, you can get into the school community for free to just kind of like see all of us in there and talk and ask questions, but you won't be able to access the course or anything yet. But guys, anyways, I guess that's it for now. Appreciate it. Oh, this is a junk find. I found this at the landfill, and we've had it for 3 years now. We found this in our first 2-3 months in business. Me and my girl were both on the truck, and I know it was within the first 3 months of business because we only had the box truck that we were renting for 3 months before it broke down. The tranny broke, and I actually paid to replace the tranny, guys. And And I tried to keep driving it after paying $2,500 to replace the transmission, and it still the truck fucking broke again. I remember, oh, I was so irritated. I remember how pissed I was. I was like, I just paid fucking $2,500 to repair the transmission, and it broke down again. So that was a junk find within the first 3 months because we put it into the box truck at that time. So one of my best junk finds. We actually tried to list it for sale too, because obviously we just started the business. We're trying to make money. We listed it for 800, I think, and we got tons of messages. Then 1,000, tons of messages. Then we're like, fuck, let's list it for 1,500, and we still got messages. So me and my girl were like, you know what? Let's just keep this thing. If people are saying it's worth $1,500 used, I'm keeping this mirror. So it's kind of one of our staple pieces. Like, it's super cool. Don't mind the house, it's really dirty, but it's like super vibey. Like, check that out. And if you want to see how tall it is, it's my favorite junk find ever. Like, I'm 5'10", so here's another foot. So that's a 7 foot. It must be an 8 foot. Yeah, it's an 8 foot mirror. It's pretty big. So my favorite junk find ever. Another cool junk find. I'll tell you this last junk find, then I'm going to sign off, guys. Was $4,000 in silver coins, and my employees found it. I let them keep it. They sold them for the $4,000. It was those like individually wrapped in the little plastic like collector thing, and it was like, I forget. It was a very popular brand. You can even go to their website. It was like the 3-letter acronym. I forgot what it was called, but it was like a letter E was in there, N-E-G, I don't know. It was a 3-letter, but it was like a bunch of those coins in boxes, all perfectly wrapped. And yeah, I just got a Cherrywood 7-drawer dresser, 4,000 new. The dresser was purchased in 2015. Got it from a removal this week. Hell yeah, Jeffrey. What are you going to do with it? You going to sell it? But yeah, guys, it was fun chatting with you. I'll be here tomorrow, 5 a.m. Be there or be square. And if you're not there, that ain't fair. Anyways, I'm going to go brush my hair. And I might even put on some Nair. Shit, I'm just throwing out sauce with a mighty flair. You would think that I was playing the snare. Damn! Should I like, fuck software? I need to be a rapper. What the fuck's going on? I just literally just thought of all those words in my brain with no ChatGPT. Just kidding. That's like super easy. Anybody can do that. But guys, thank you so much. You guys rock. And anyways, I leave you guys with this, my infamous quote. This is going to be my famous quote when Autopilot's worth $5 billion and I get interviewed for my software and, you know, the journey of how I built it. And they asked me for my quote. It's going to be, success is often covered in dirt, but so is gold at one point. Toodles. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me do it properly. Toodles.